Hello everyone, this is Sharun here from 24/7 Techie, and in this video we will be reviewing the Coolpad Note 5, cheapest phone in India with 4GB of RAM. The phone is available in India for 11,000 rupees, Amazon exclusive. So first of all, we'll go through the specs of the phone, and it has a 1.5 GHz octa-core processor, Snapdragon 617, same processor on Moto G4 Plus as well, 4GB RAM, 32GB of internal storage, a hybrid SIM card slot, 13 megapixel rear camera, 8 megapixel front camera, 4G voice over LTE is supported, GeoWorks, 4010, a little confusing, but 4000 mAh battery is there, pretty good battery life as well, Android 6.0.1 with Cool UI 8.0. The phone is available in two colors, Royal Gold and Space Grey. At 11,000 Indian rupees, we have the Royal Gold in front of us. So physical overview, at the back we can see the speaker Coolpad branding, and at the bottom side it is plastic, no metal. So metal is in the middle part, so it is metallic body and two sides plastic for the signals to pass through. At the top we have the camera, fingerprint sensor and a single LED flash, secondary noise cancelling microphone as well, but that part is again plastic. In the front we have the keys, but these are not backlit, and we have the display, which is a 5.5 inch full HD screen, and at the top we have the camera sensor, the proximity sensor, the earpiece. So at the bottom we have the charging port with the primary noise cancelling microphone and a couple of screws, and the frame is plastic, only some part of the back is metallic. At the right of the phone we have the power rocker and the SIM card tray, and in the SIM card tray it is an hybrid SIM card slot. So the second SIM card slot is clearly over here, that it is an hybrid SIM card slot, and both the SIM supports voice over LTE, 4G, everything. And at the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, and at the left side we have the volume rockers. So volume rocker at one side, power button at the other side. And at the back I am just showing you this because the camera is protruding a little bit, but it is protruding, and fingerprint sensor does works pretty nicely. UI is pretty similar to what we have seen previously on Coolpad devices, and if you slide down you can search your phone for the apps, the notification toggle down, and we can clearly see SIM1 at Reliance Jio, voice over LTE is enabled. So yep, it is working, and it is having 4GB of RAM. It is one of the cheapest phone with 4GB of RAM, so this is a big selling point for this phone, 4GB of RAM. We'll see how this performs in our gaming review very soon. So it is running on Cool UI, Android version 6.0, and for a change security patch is 1st of September. That is pretty decent because previous Coolpad devices security patch updates were very slow, so at least this is almost up to date, pretty decent. And some UI features, so it also has a C button functionality, which is sort of quick toggles for these all things. Wake up gestures are also supported, so double tap to wake, slide up to unlock, and all that stuff. Double tap to wake is the thing that I use on a regular basis. And multi-screen, glove mode, 3-finger screenshot, these are also pretty useful. So multi-screen and 3-finger screenshot, I usually use it. And this is a control center, so you also have a control center. So as we took out the notification toggle, there was no quick settings because the control center comes up like this. So yeah, we do have a lot of stuff to play around with, and you don't have to press any button, you can just slide it from the bottom, just like you can do it on iOS devices and some other Chinese brand devices as well. Dual apps are supported, but only for two things, that is for Facebook and for WhatsApp. No other app is supported for dual apps. And charging manager is also there, so fast charging, so it is clearly written that phone might heat up when you do fast charging. So now when we come to the display quality of the phone does have a good display, a 5.5 inch full HD screen, 2.5D glass, Corning Gorilla Glass protection, and we have been using it without a screen protector or anything. Screen protector does comes inside the box, but we were using it for about 10 days without anything, and no scratches, nothing. Color accuracy and everything were good, so for that price point the display quality is pretty decent. So in the camera UI we can definitely see, for the front camera there is a single LED flash in the front camera as well. There is an HDR mode as well, so I have switched on the LED flash, and the flash won't really blink. It will just switch on like a torch and click a photograph or so. We also have a pro mode in the back camera, not for the front camera but for the back camera. Some camera samples, and overall camera is below average. I was really disappointed, but we have never seen a good Coolpad camera. Camera quality was very below average. I was disappointed, very disappointed with the camera. The front camera with the flash, without the flash, didn't really make a very big difference unless and until you are in like the darkest of darkest environments. So now when we come to the gaming and the performance point of view, Snapdragon 617 hasn't really been famous for gaming, and that was seen over here. The company has throttled the 617 a little bit so that it doesn't heat up, and it didn't heat up any at all. We tried it out for a lot of games and it didn't heat up, but there was some throttling, there was some frame drops, there was some performance hiccups noticeable compared to the Moto G4 Plus, where the performance was amazing, but there was a little bit extra heating up. So over here the temperature never went over 36-37 degrees, which is acceptable. That was actually shocking for me, that a Snapdragon 617 chipset was not heating up, but the phone had a little bit of throttling issue. The UI was also a little bit sluggish sometimes, so 617 they have throttled a little bit. So now when we think about the 4000 mAh battery inside, the battery is pretty good. Over 6 hours plus screen on time with heavy usage, it was pretty good for sure. So overall guys, the company has tried out a new thing over here, but I didn't really find anything convincing over here. So in the pros point of view, there's a pro that 4GB RAM and RAM management is good. You can jump to 10th or 11th app and the app will be over there. 4GB RAM does works pretty nicely, but nothing else I found it in a pro compared to other phones. So in the con point of view, camera is bad, no backlit LED keys. Snapdragon 617, which was already prone to heating, they throttled it so that it doesn't heat up and it's not performing well. And the software updates, so Coolpad hasn't been famous for software updates. They have not even updated their year-old mobiles, so no, I do not trust them that they will actually update the phone any further. Any security update even would be a question mark. Actually they are not really famous for even updating as a security patch or anything, so no, a big question mark on software updates as well. In my final verdict, I would not suggest this phone to anyone who's looking to buy a phone 11,000, 12,000. Go for a Redmi Note 3, go for a LE2, go for anything else except for this. Yeah, thank you very much guys for watching this video. This was Sharon here from 24/7 Techie. We were reviewing the Coolpad Note 5. Do hit the like button, do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and do share this video. It would be a big help to us, and I would really like to see you in my next video. Till then, see ya. Thank you very much guys.